Welcome to New Richland. This is going to be the NRHEG Panthers against the Waterville Elysian Morristown JWP Grizzlies. This is going to be a dual meet. This is going to start off with JV, and it looks like we're going to have senior night. We're also going to have the youth Ironman announcements. And then we're going to get right into varsity wrestling. So stick around here. We will get things rolling here at 6:30. So I'll be right back with you. Once again, thank you everybody for joining us here in New Richland for the NRHEG Panthers against Waterville Elysian Morristown, Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Grizzlies. This is a conference dual meet for New Richland tonight, and we will get started at 6:30. So we've got a little time here to wait. Until then, I will let you back to the music and whatnot, but we also have some other events going on tonight. We've got the youth wrestlers that is going to be announced for Ironman, and then we've got the Varsity senior night, senior parent night. So a lot of action-packed stuff here, so we will see you here in a bit. The action should start here at 6:30. Thanks again, and my name is Daniel Petzinger, and I'm your commentator for tonight. Welcome to New Richland. We're now going to get the Youth Ironman going as they announce here. We're going to try and get them.
Everyone, tonight we'd like to take some time to recognize our NRHEG youth wrestlers who achieved Ironman this year. In order to achieve Ironman, you have to wrestle at least 4 wrestling tournaments before the end of the month. So our Ironman this year are Brexton Barge, Colson Barge, Tucker Flatness, Carlo Garcia, Matt Gillen, Trevor Gillen, Bo Holland, Brock Holland, Jordy Classic, Axel Ladley, Atlas Mays, Jonathan McGannon, Preston Misgan, Brecken Moen, Kason Perkins, Braden Reveling, Memphis Schlake, Axel Schlake, Owen Schlake, Parker Simon, Chase Simon, Jacob Summer, Charlie Tufty, Jemison Viejo, Jack Van Hall, Alex Van Hall, River Wayne, and Alec Wyram. Let's give these tough little Panthers a round of applause.
Once again, that was the Youth Wrestling Club Ironman recognition.
Do you want me to zoom into them? Watch this video. Yeah, do you want me to like zoom in?
And we will be right back. Alrighty, we're getting things rolling here with the JV. So we will get things rolling here in just a couple minutes. And I believe that there's going to be a couple announcements. And then we'll get ready to wrestle. So stick around here for the JV. They'll get started here in just a few moments. All right. Let me get that turned off and let's get things rolling for JV. Once again, tonight's JV is not going to be team scored, so ignore that. And as soon as
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll start tonight with some JV matches. For the Grizzlies, Trenton Huber. For the Panthers, Dylan, yes, I'd like to risk it all.
And here we go. Dylan gets 2 takedown. And back points. And that's a pin for Dylan Riskadal. In 35 seconds. Up next, we got Carter Flatland.
Next up for the Grizzlies, Davian Weiss. For the Panthers, Carter Flatland.
And that's a 2 takedown for Carter. Devin's going in for a single arm bar. Can't quite hold that. Switches it up. Can he switch it up to a far side? Headlock? No. Yes, he does. This doesn't normally result into a pin, but if you do it right, it will. And there we go. For a 52-second pin for Carter. Up next, we got Wyatt Larson.
Next up for the Grizzlies, Blake Quick. For the Panthers, Wyatt Larson.
Blake tried to go in for a single, missed it. Wyatt was able to work him off. Blake goes back in for a single. Wyatt is trying to turn the corner and gets taken down for 2. Blake has taken Wyatt over. Wyatt is trying to work off his back. He's very good at staying off of it as far as bridging. But as you can see, he's got a long ways to go. And Wyatt gets off his back but gives up 3 near fall. Wyatt gets put into another half Nelson. Wyatt's trying to work his way out. And that's the end of the first period. Gave up another 3 near falls, so the score is 8-0. Blake from JWP WEM is ahead. Wyatt's choice, Wyatt defers. Blake chooses up. Off the whistle they go. Wyatt crawls ahead. All right, Wyatt Steele is having a hard time coming off the mat. Steele no points, but it's getting tipped over in another half Nelson. As you can see, there's plenty of mat space there. 40 seconds left. Can Wyatt hold off for another 35? Looks like he can, but he's going to give up another 3 near fall. whistle in the second period. Blake is up 11-0 over Wyatt Larson from New Richland. Wyatt's choice. Wyatt chooses up. Puts JWP down on the mat. Blake from the Grizzlies is trying his way out. Wyatt's got that leg tied in there, trying to ride him out. Looking for a move here. Got slipped up, and two reversal for Blake. Wyatt is now down by 13. Wyatt gets tipped over, and another half Nelson. Giving up three more. Once he comes out of this, it's a tech fall, because as long as there's a 15-point spread, that is a technical fall. And right now we're at 3. Blake from the Grizzlies is going to be awarded 3 here, and that would take it out to the end if Wyatt doesn't give up a pin first. And there it is, and that is the end. Wyatt Larson gets tech fall 0-16 to Blake Quick from WEM JWP Grizzlies. Up next here we got Cole Hutchins for New Richland.
Next up for the Grizzlies, Lawrence Peets. For the Panthers, Cole Hutchins.
All right. Lots of pushing and shoving here for the first 30 seconds. Cole is doing a wonderful job staying on his feet. Cole still has his head down and is going to be taken down. If he can't get up, and out. Cole was doing such a good job. And the Grizzlies gets 2 takedowns. They're working on a power half, gave that up. Cole's trying to make it back up to his feet. Cole made it up to his feet. But gives up the leg, but gets taken back down. No points here. There's a big power half. Cole's managed to get back up to his feet. One escape for Cole. Short time here. We got just over 20 seconds left in the first period. Cole is only down by 1 point, so doing well. Cole tries to go in for a double and misses it. Couple seconds left here. And that's the end of the first period. Cole is down 1-2. And Cole defers. And the Grizzlies choose up. Cole's on his mat. Cole gets off the whistle, up to his feet. Can he break the tie? Yes, he can. One escape. Cole's going in for a tight tie, misses that out. Cole should have stuffed the head there. Cole goes in for a doubles, gets squashed, but gives up 2 takedown there on the edge of the mat. Starting back over in the referee's position in the middle. Minute 15 seconds left here. 4 left in the period. And there is clasping on the Grizzlies. That's 1 point for Cole for a technical violation for clasping. Minute and 8 seconds left here in the second period. Grizzlies go in to cover on that. Takes Cole down. Clasping again, but did not get called this time, but Cole turns around and gets 2 reversal. All right, Cole's putting on what's called a butcher. Taking the Grizzlies over, getting some near fall points to finish up the second period. Less than 15 seconds left. And that will finish out the second period. Cole is up 8-4 against the Grizzlies. Cole's choice. Cole chooses down. Grizzlies are clasping again, but got missed. Clasping again. Technical violation on the Grizzlies. Another point for Cole. Full Nelson. Oh, that was a full Nelson that got missed, but puts. All Cole needs to do is break those hands. Can he break those hands is the question. Got plenty of time. Minute 25 seconds left. There we go. 2 reversal for Cole. This is a headlock that we haven't practiced all that much left. Less than 1 minute to go. Can Cole somehow finish this out here in the third period with less than 50 seconds left? And he does with 45 seconds left in the third period. Cole Hutchins gets a pin. Up next, we got Jace Erkey.
Next up for the Grizzlies, Max Davis. For the Panthers, Jace Erkey.
And this is a face shield, if anybody's ever seen one. They typically use this when they got a broken nose or some other issue, face issue. And it is perfectly legal as long as they present it at the weigh-ins. And Jace was able to work that off and managed to get 2 takedown. Question is, can Jace keep him down for another minute 30 seconds and work it? Not quite, but he's going to try to get rolled through on this, which he does, and gives up 2 reversal. For Max Davis for the Grizzlies. Jace is trying to work his hands out of there, working up to his base. Max Davis now has a cradle on Jace. Jace is doing his best to flatten out and to not go over. But that's a hard thing to battle. Jace is able to pull it off. 15 seconds left here in the first period. Max Davis trying for a half. Jace is trying to work it off. 5 seconds left. And that is the end of the first period. It's all tied up, 2-2. Coin flip. It is Max Davis from the Grizzlies' choice. They defer. Jace's choice. Jace Urke chooses both up. Some pushing and shoving here. Jace goes in, and out of bounds they go. Headlock for Jace, and he does pull it over. Jace needs to get his butt down, otherwise he's going to get rolled through on this one. But can he pull it out? There's quite a bit of distance there for that shoulder, but Jace is getting his leg caught. This is a big no-no. This is on how you get rolled through. He does get away. Just a little bit more is all he needs. Minute left here in the second period. Jace gives up the headlock, and not quite sure what this is, but it's a move. Needs to get off his knees. Short time left. 30 seconds left here in the second period. Jace is looking for some direction on how to finish this with short time here. Should just hold on to it. And that'll finish out the second period with 3 more near fall. So it'll be 7-2. And it's going to be Max Davis from the Grizzlies' choice. He chooses up and puts Jace down on the mat. whistle. Jace tried to get out from underneath him. This is going to be hard. Max Davis is going in for a 2-on-1. And that's a stalling call on Jace for not working his way up. And Max Davis finally gets off to the side and starts putting in a half. Jace is still trying to work up. 35 seconds left. Another stalling call. 1 point for Max Davis from the Grizzlies. Max is going over for a half. Max is trying to stuff Jace's head down. Got that far arm and a half Nelson. Jace is doing a great job working off of that. Trying to work up, and that will be the last of the third period. And Jace Urke wins 7-3. And that'll do it for our JV, and then we'll get right into our varsity here in just a few moments.
That's it for our JV matches. We'll take a short break. Time for you to hit the concession stand or the restrooms, and be back shortly for the beginning of varsity. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to New Richland for tonight's Gopher Conference Wrestling matchup between the Waterville Elysian Morristown Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Grizzlies and your New Richland Heartland Allendale Geneva Panthers. Ladies and gentlemen, this year is the 75th anniversary of the Gopher Conference. Though the league has had a number of different schools over the years, the Gopher Conference has always been a standard of excellence in extracurricular high school activities. Good luck to everyone as they compete and perform throughout this Diamond Anniversary year. Before we get to the rest of our pregame tonight, I'll hand the talking duties over to Coach Sean Larson to talk about our seniors.
Hello. First of all, I want to thank you all for coming out and being a part of this. It's going to be a good night. We're going to have some fun on both sides, I would imagine. I'm going to start by talking about my two senior statisticians, Miranda LeCan and Kylie Kruger. If you want to just give them a wave, go ahead, girls. It's kind of a really sad thing for me because I've known Kylie for a very, very long time, and she's what brought me to Miranda, and both of them started doing stats in 9th grade. Was it 8th grade or 9th grade? 9th grade, and when they came in, they knew about as much about wrestling as they probably do about water polo, I would imagine right now. They didn't know very much, and I had to teach them a lot about it. Had to teach them the difference between a takedown and a reversal, so we weren't getting 55 takedowns a match and no reversals and those sort of things. And over time, they became very, very, very good at what they did. If I remember to tell them the wrestlers on there, they do a perfect job. A lot of times the mistakes are my fault. I appreciate you two so much. You couldn't be nicer people, and you couldn't be better people to bring along with all of our trips. I never had to worry about you at all, and I'm going to miss you tremendously, and so are we. So thank you, girls. And we're fortunate enough to have three fantastic senior wrestlers. We've got Nicholas Petzinger and Clay Stenzel and Ralph Wrestler. The three of these guys have been people that I've been around since it feels like they were in diapers, and it's one of those things that it's a really sad thing this time of the year, but it's also a really happy time because these kids have worked extremely hard, but as good at kids as they are, they do have their faults, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Nicholas's fault that I see is he's a little bit stubborn. An example of that would be when he was wrestling 106 for us, but he wasn't heavy enough to make 106, and we had to have him drink water to do that. And one time he just had so much water he didn't dare take another drop, and we wanted to check weight, and he said, "Nope, I'm not checking weight." And of course he didn't make it, but that, what the thing about it, that stubbornness is also what makes him the good wrestler that he is, the good student that he is, the good person that he is, because he's not willing to sacrifice anything. He's willing to sacrifice to not be second best. He wants to be the best, right? And that's what makes him good. Clay, he has his faults too. Clay's been the kid that we're wondering if he's going to remember to bring everything all the time. And that wasn't just wrestling, but there's been times where we found his warm up here and his shoes had to come from somewhere else, or his headgear. He even wore the heavyweights shoes when we were at the Redwood Riot one year. But right now, Clay is the one person that I can go to that I know if I need something, and I know I can call on Clay, and he's going to get it done, and he's going to get it done right. And Clay, that's one of those things. Then we have Ralph. And I'm just going to tell you that with Ralph's faults, you're just going to have to get my book. That's called Ralph Wrestler, The Reason I Laugh and the Reason I Cry. Because there's just too many things to talk about right now with Ralph. But all joking aside, I have to tell you, these three kids and all of these kids and all of these little kids over here that were here tonight, this is the reason why I'm coaching, because I get the opportunity to share this experience, and I want to thank you guys for letting me be part of your team. Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise, remove your hats, and stand respectfully for our national anthem. Thank you. A few reminders before we begin. Restrooms and concessions are located in the front lobby. Thank you for supporting our student activities. During the course of tonight's Minnesota State High School League sponsored contest, please remember to show your Panther and Grizzly pride by being positive, respectful, responsible, and safe. Please remember also that the NRHEG Secondary School is a tobacco-free building. Now for tonight's lineups, announced alternately. At 106 for the Grizzlies, 8th grader Carson James. And for the Panthers, 8th grader Jacob Carl. At 113 for the Grizzlies, freshman Carson Petrie. And for the Panthers, freshman Seth Stallo. At 120 for the Grizzlies, 8th grader Zach Quast. And for the Panthers, sophomore Annabelle Petzinger. At 126 for the Grizzlies, 7th grader Ben Root. And for the Panthers, 8th grader Devin Parpart. At 132 for the Grizzlies, senior Jonathan Dashner. And for the Panthers, senior Nicholas Petzinger. At 138 for the Grizzlies, sophomore Gavin Krause. And for the Panthers, freshman Eden Schleich. At 145 for the Grizzlies, freshman Lucas Morshing. And for the Panthers, 7th grader Ryan Schleich. At 152 for the Grizzlies, junior Kelton Erler. And for the Panthers, freshman Harbor Cromwell. At 160 for the Grizzlies, sophomore Isaac Quast. And for the Panthers, senior Clay Stenzel. At 170 for the Grizzlies, junior Jack Cahill. And for the Panthers, sophomore George Ressler. At 182 for the Grizzlies, freshman Maddox Moreno. And for the Panthers, junior Eden Berg. At 195 for the Grizzlies, 7th grader Avery Breyer. And for the Panthers, senior Ralph Ressler. At 220 for the Grizzlies, junior Sam Carlson. And for the Panthers, freshman Ben Hagen. And at 285 for the Grizzlies, freshman Keegan Kubo. And for the Panthers, junior Makota Moose Miskin. Grizzlies are coached by Adam Ressler, Panthers coached by Sean Larson, and a cast of hundreds.
Up now, we've got some varsity wrestling here in New Richland. And we will get things rolling here in just a few moments.
At 106 for the Grizzlies, Carson James. For the Panthers, Jacob Carl.
Up now, we've got Jacob Carl for the NRHEG Panthers and Carson James from the Grizzlies wrestling out here. Carson goes in for a single. Jacob is trying his best to ward that off and gives it up for two. Carson is rolling up Jacob into a cradle. Jacob is trying his best to get out of here. Getting flipped over, giving up some near fall points. Picking Jacob up is Carson James.
Pin for the Grizzlies at 119. Carson James with the pin. At 113 for the Grizzlies, Carson Petrie. For the Panthers, Seth Stallo.
Once again, for the NRHEG Panthers, we got Seth Stallo against Carson Petrie from the Grizzlies. As we start here, Carson goes in for a single, takes Seth down for two. Seth has given up a half with the leg. And this is an inside-out cradle, but gives up 3 points with blood time. As we wait here for the blood to get cleaned up. And they cut the blood time. Seth is still looking to make sure that there's no more blood. As we get going, there's a minute 29 seconds left here in the first period. Seth gets off the whistle, tries to get up, trying to make some moves here. Carson takes Seth over in a cradle. Seth is working on trying to stay off his back. And he's getting stacked up for a... That was a little premature. For a pin.
Pin for the Grizzlies at 56 seconds. Carson Petrie with the pin. At 120 for the Grizzlies, Zach Quast. For the Panthers, Annabelle Petzinger.
All right, up now is Annabelle Petzinger for the NRHEG Panthers against Zach Quast from the Grizzlies. Fighting out there real good. No points yet for the first half of the first period. Anna tries to go in, misses it, pushes it out of bounds. Starts all over. 44 seconds left here in the first period. Still scoreless. goes in for a single. Gets stopped. Can she back out of this? And she's grabbing a single. She's still alive. 2 takedown for Anna. And after the first period, Anna's up 2-0. Anna's choice. Anna defers.
Petzinger leads 2-0.
Anna defers. Quast chooses both up. Goes in for a single, trying to beat Anna. Anna's was able to ward that off. Out of bounds they go. Minute 30 left here in the second period. Still no points scored. Shucks the head, tries, gets his legs. 2 takedown for Anna. She's now trying for a single armbar. Takes Quast over for a single armbar and possible pin here. 55 seconds left. Still looking for a pin, turns it into a half Nelson.
And the pin at 3:32, Annabelle Petzinger with the pin for the Panthers.
And that'll put 6 points up on the board for NRHEG. Current team scores: NRHEG 6, WEM JWP Grizzlies 12. Up next, we got
126 for the Grizzlies, Ben Rutt. For the Panthers, Devin Parpar.
Up now, we got Devin Parpart for the NRHEG Panthers and Ben Rutt for the Grizzlies. Oh, and they're trying, and Devin gets taken down in a lateral drop. Gave up 2 points to Ben Rutt from the Grizzlies. Devin's trying to get out. Potentially dangerous. Reversal for Devin. Raising him up, trying to turn Ben Rutt from the Grizzlies over on his back, but unsuccessful to stop that. Devin is looking for a cradle and gets one.
At the pin, at 125, Devin Parpart with the pin for the Panthers.
Up next is 132 For the Panthers is Nicholas Petzinger.
At 132 for the Grizzlies, John Dashner. For the Panthers, Nicholas Petzinger.
As we go on here for the NRHEG Panthers, again, this is Nicholas Petzinger. And for the Grizzlies, it's Jonathan Dashner. Nick tries for a single, gets stopped, but he turns and burns for a 2+ near fall. Right to Dashner's back. Can Nick hang on to this? That's the question. Gonna turn it into a single arm bar and a far wrist. As Nicholas stacks him up for a pin here in just a few moments.
And the pin at 1:05. Nicholas Petzinger with the pin for the Panthers.
Up next, we should have Aiden Schlake.
At 138 for the Grizzlies, Gavin Krause. For the Panthers, Aiden Schlake.
Gavin Krause from the Grizzlies going for a single with a potentially dangerous against Aiden Schlake for the Panthers. Gavin goes in for a single and gets Aiden for 2 takedown. One escape for Aiden. Out of bounds they go. Two takedown for Gavin from the Grizzlies. Aiden's trying to work up out of there. Gets flipped over, gives up for some near fall points. And that gives 3 near fall to Gavin Krause from the Grizzlies. Gavin is trying to stack up Aiden there. Aiden was able to crawl out. Current team scores: NRHEG 18, WEM JWP Grizzlies 12, starting at 138. Gavin is still trying to work out. 5 seconds left here. And that ends the first period.
After 1 period, Krause leads 7-1.
Krause chooses down. Starting in the second period here. Aiden can't quite hold him. Krause gets out for 1 escape. Aiden stops that shot, but buries his elbow. Is Gavin going to use it? And he does. 4-2 against Aiden. Out of bounds they go. As they get the score figured out here. Minute 25 seconds left here in the second period. Aiden's down 1-10. 9-point difference. Can Aiden get up and out? No, he gets put into a half Nelson. One escape for Aiden. And Gavin goes in for 2 takedown. 15 seconds left here in the second period. Aiden Schlake is down by 10 points, 2-12, ending the second period here. Gavin wants a cradle, and Aiden gets it, and does get 2 additional near fall points. Ending the period
After
is
2 periods, Krause leads 14-2.
Aiden's choice. Aiden chooses up. Puts Gavin down on the mat. Let's see how Aiden does here to keep Gavin Krause from the Grizzlies down on the mat. Gavin's trying to sit out and get on out of there. Aiden is trying to break him down and dig out an arm. Can't quite manage to do that. Gavin is doing a pretty good time getting back up to his base. And Aiden's hips are way too far forward. And Gavin's going to get out for 2 here. Right there's 2 reversal. 1 more point and it's a tech fall. Minute and 5 seconds left. Minute left here in the period. If Aiden can stay off of giving up any near fall, we only afford 4 team points, but if he gets tech falled here, it's going to be 5. Aiden's got 40 seconds left. Out of bounds with 35.5 seconds left. Once again, there's only 1 point needed for a technical fall for the Grizzlies. Aiden just needs to hold out for 30 more seconds without giving up any points. That's exactly what Gavin wanted, was a cradle. 8 seconds left. 5 seconds left. And Aiden manages to pull out a major decision loss.
Gavin Krause wins the major decision, 16-2.
And after 138-pound weight class, NRHEG Panthers 18, WEM JWP Grizzly 16.
At 145 for the Grizzlies, Lucas Morshing. For the Panthers, Ryan Schlake.
As we get going here, for NRHEG Panthers, we got Ryan Schlake. And for the Grizzlies, we got Lucas Morshing. Lucas takes Ryan down 4-2. Ryan turns it around for a reversal. Ryan's doing an excellent job for a youngster as a 7th grader this year. But can he finish this is the question on the mat. Out of bounds. Minute 15 left in the first period here. As you can hear, the crowd is all pumped up. Ryan is trying to prevent it from getting rolled. Getting out of position. Lucas is doing his best to get on out of there. And 2 reversal for Lucas. However, Ryan is going to get 2 reversal now. And does not get a scored for reversal on that. And right now they're going to go fix the score. As they're figuring out what the score is. Still discussing. Should have been another 2 reversal for Ryan, but was not awarded. Who's going to go down is the question. And the referee today is Dave Baldini, is our Minnesota State High School League referee today, so and the Grizzlies start down, and Ryan is doing his best to hold him down for the last 30 seconds left of the match. Both teams got a small breather on that one. And Lucas gets 1 escape. Goes back in on Ryan for a single. Out of bounds they are, but brings it back in. And gets 2 takedown against Ryan at the last seconds here.
After 1 period, Morshing leads 7-4.
Morshing defers. Ryan's choice for the Panthers chooses down. Ryan's trying to get himself on out of there. Ryan's trying to do a sit. Morshing's trying to do a chin drop. Can't manage to do either one of them. Another chin drop there. No back points. Well, it was a single count according to the ref. trying to turn on out of there, able to turn the corner on Morshing. Morshing is trying to work up on Ryan's leg. Ryan needs to get his hip up, and he does. Bad position for Morshing. Ryan's trying to sprawl out, trying not to bury his arm. And that is one escape for Ryan. They start both up. 50 seconds left here in the second period. And there's another discussion. Another discussion from the Grizzlies about the back points. This is a heated match here. 30 seconds left. Ryan is down by 2 points, 5-7. Short time left here. Can he make up the difference? Oh, not quite. Ryan goes and tosses and gives up 2 points to Morshing from the Grizzlies.
After 2 periods, Morshing leads 9-5.
Morshing chooses down from the Grizzlies. Is trying for that arm, trying to bring Morshing back down to the mat without losing control. Able to bring him flat. Ryan still looking for an arm, misses it. Morshing's working his way back up. Ryan is trying to break him down again. Breaks him down flat. Ryan is trying a power half, gives that up, can't get no ground on it. Morshing gets back up to his base. Trying to roll Ryan, but Ryan was smart enough and gets a half in there to stop that. Ryan still has a half, but can't seem to capitalize on it. Minute left here in the third period. Ryan is down by 4 points. Ryan gets a single arm bar and a half. Can he get on the correct side to finish this? That's the question. But gives up both. Ryan had, and that's a stalling on the Grizzlies. And Ryan stacks him up. No points. Morshing is tired out here. Ryan's trying his best. There's just over 15 seconds left. That'll be 1 point for Ryan for stalling on the Grizzlies. And that'll do it for us.
Lucas Morshing wins the 9-6 decision for the Grizzlies.
And that'll put the Grizzlies up 19-18 for the Panthers at this point. As we move on to 152 pounds.
At 152 for the Grizzlies, Isaac Quast. For the Panthers, Harper Cromwell.
Still no points here in the first period. Just over a minute left. And for the NRHEG Panthers, this is Harbor Cromwell. And for the Grizzlies, it's Isaac Lost. And right now, Harbor is trying to make something of this. Quast guy all stretched out. But Harbor isn't keeping his leg back, so Quast is trying to turn this corner to make something of it. And Harbor gives up 2. No points, apparently. No points. 35 seconds left here in the first period. Harbor shucks him down, tries to get around. Harbor has a good cross face on. He just needs to stick with it and get his leg free. 5 seconds left. And all he needs to do is step around and no points.
After one period, 0-0.
And it is Grizzlies defer. Cromwell from the Panthers chooses down. That'll fix itself. Alrighty. Harbor gets out. 1 escape. Not quite sure if my microphone was on earlier. Sorry about that. But I'm back with you. All right. Quast goes in for a single. Harbor tries to get away. Harbor still trying to sprawl out of there with the laces down. Exactly what he was taught. And that's a stalemate. They go back up. Harbor goes in for a single, but gets taken down, flat to the face. Harbor's trying to work his way back up, trying not to give up 2. Harbor looks like he's getting a little winded here in the second period, but he's still up by 1 point for his escape. Shucks Harbor down. Harbor tries to pull him over and steps over, which that is 2. Takedown for Harbor and takes Quast right to his back. Got short time left. Can he finish it? 1, nope.
After 2 periods, Cromwell leads 6-0.
And it is Isaac Quast chooses both up. Harbor goes in for a single. Goes down. Can he swim on out of this and make two is the question. Without getting all stretched out. Nope. Goes back up to his feet. Takes him down for two. Takedown for Harbor. Out of bounds. Minute and 5 seconds left here in the third period. Harbor's up 8-0. Harbor doesn't get off the go, but Kloss does. Harbor's able to hold him there. Gas tank looks pretty empty on both the guys, but Harbor's trying his best to do a single. Trying to pull out that arm now. Gave up on the single arm bar. Kloss is getting up off the mat. Harbor's having a hard time holding him. Gave one escape. Harbor's trying to go in for a single now. Kloss tried to just roll him down. Harbor changes to a double, dumps him off, and two takedown for Harbor. And there is blood time. Ten seconds left here in the third period, but we've got blood time. As we clean up the blood here, NRHEG Panthers starting at 152 was 18 for team points, and the Grizzlies were 19. 10 seconds left. Grizzlies go down. Kloss tries to get out, does. One, gives him two. Harbor's trying to fight his way on out.
Harbor Cromwell wins the 10-3 decision for the Panthers.
And that was good for 3 points. As we go into 160 pounds.
160 for the Grizzlies, Kelton Erler. For the Panthers, Clay Stenzel.
Off the whistle, Clay goes in. Tries to get Kelton Erler onto the mat and does score 2 points. Tries to capitalize on this. Clay gets a single armbar in close to the edge of the mat. Can he keep it in bounds is the question. Scoop in the head. Gets 3 near fall off that. Out of bounds they go. 57 seconds left here in the first period, and Clay is up 7-0. Clay brings Kelton back down to the mat, trying to look for a nice half Nelson, manages to get it in. And now changes it to a half and an arm bar. 25 seconds left here. Clay's looking at the clock to make sure he's got enough time to try and finish this. Gives it up for 3 points. 15 seconds left. Clay's looking for some more back points. Can't quite get that arm out well. And that is the end of the first period.
The one period, Stenzel leads 10-0.
Clay defers. And Kelton chooses up. Or at least that's what his coaches say. So that's what he picked. Kelton earlier from the Grizzlies chooses up. After Clay, Stenzel defers his choice for the last period. Clay gets one escape. Kelton goes in for a single. Clay stuff in the head. Power half. Right to the back. Got 2 takedown. Clay's going to need to finish this. Clay has plenty of time to finish it. Clay needs to change this up to a headlock and
At the pin at 3 minutes. Clay Stenzel with the pin for the Panthers.
up next we got 170.
At 170 for the Grizzlies, Jack Cahill. For the Panthers, George Wrestler.
Up now we got George Wrestler for the Panthers, and we got Jack Cahill for the Grizzlies. Starting at 170 pounds, we have NRHEG Panther team score 27 and the Grizzlies 19. George is trying to make something of that and gives it up. George goes in for a single, gives it up. Still no points after a minute 30 seconds in the first period. Jake goes in on George, taking George down. George is trying his best for 2 takedown. And now there's going to be a discussion. And it looks like we get...
After one period, wrestler leads 2-0.
And they give George a 2 takedown. Cahill defers. George takes down. This is a heated match tonight against the Grizzlies and the Panthers. Full pack gym. Almost not a spare seat in the house. Cahill goes and takes George down flat, trying to get something out of this. George gives up an arm, but doing a great job defending. George is going to give up this here for a cheap tilt. No back points yet. And 2 reversal for George. And out of bounds they go. For 2 additional near fall. Now Cahill's trying to get out in the last minute here. George is trying to keep him down with the leg ride in here with a power half. George got plenty of time. Breaks Cahill flat. George is trying to put on a half. Can't quite get something out of that. Cahill's up and out for 1 escape in the last 15 seconds here.
After 2 periods, wrestler leads 6-1.
Cahill chooses down in the 3rd period here. We got a caution on George. Cahill goes and does a short sit, tries to drag George over, but gets 2 reversal. George gave up an arm. Question is can he work this off? Cahill's got a single arm bar. George needs to come up and stand up and up and up, and he does. Give up no back points. And there he comes over for 2 reversal against Cahill. George is looking for some cheap near fall points. Cahill falls flat on his back.
Panther pin at 5:14. George Wrestler with the pin for the Panthers.
And that'll make it NRHEG Panthers 33, the Waterville Legion Morristown JWP Grizzlies 19. We'll go on to our 182 pounds
182 for the Grizzlies, Maddox Moreno. For the Panthers, Aiden Iceberg.
Going for and Greco, that would be an arm throw, but this wasn't really a throw, and it's not Greco, so but there's still no points. But gave up 2 takedown to Maddox Marino from the Grizzlies. As time rolls on here, about a minute left in the first period. Aiden is trying to get out. 35 seconds left. One escape, excuse me. Score is now 1-2. Aiden is down by 1 point. Aiden's got 15 seconds left. Can he do something on this? He's trying in for a headlock. To get rolled through for 2 against him. And that'll finish up the first.
After 1 period, Moreno leads 4-1.
And Aiden chooses down. Whistle blows. Aiden's not off of seat, but trying to do an arm drag roll thing and can't quite finish it. Aiden's trying it again, still can't make it. Aiden gets put into a cradle. Breaks the cradle. Moreno gets 2 near fall off that. Ace is trying to work his way out to a switch. If he swims out of this, he can get reversal. Can he swim? Nope, he does not. Now he gets 2 reversal. And takes Marino over. He's got 35 seconds to do this in. Doesn't quite make it. Maddox Marino goes and gets back flat on his face. 20 seconds left. And that'll finish up the second period.
After 2 periods, Moreno leads 6-3.
And trying for his inhaler. He's got it. And there's the inhaler. As the team was frantically looking for Aiden's inhaler. Alrighty. Moreno chooses up, puts Aiden on the mat. Starting the third period, Aiden is down 3-6. Aiden is trying to get up off the mat. That almost was an offensive or defensive pin, excuse me. You don't see them very often, but sometimes you do, and it's when the guy that is on top ends up pinning himself to the mat. It does happen, but very rarely. Stalling on Aiden. Got 30 seconds left here in the third period. Aiden tries to get up and out. And that was another defensive pin that was just missed. Aiden's trying to get over. Two reversal for Aiden. And Aiden wins.
Aiden Bird wins the 7-6 decision for the Panthers.
Just making sure the score was right. Up next at 195, we got Ralph Wrestler.
At 195 for the Grizzlies, Avery Breyer. For the Panthers, Ralph Wrestler.
Now we got Ralph Wrestler for the Panthers, and we've got Avery Byer for the Grizzlies. Ralph goes in for two takedown, right to Avery's back. Three near fall for Ralph. Ralph has a single armbar in, and
at the 10 at 34 seconds, Ralph Wrestler with the pin for the Panthers. 220 for the Grizzlies, Sam Carlson. For the Panthers, Ben Hagen.
Up now we got Ben Hagen for the NRHEG Panthers, and we got Sam Carlson for the Grizzlies. Tried to put on a headlock on Ben there, but Ben is able to ward that off. Ben chucks Carlson by. Now Carlson gets Ben into a headlock again. Wrong direction. And Ben takes him down in a headlock. Gets 2 takedown. Minute left. Ben's readjusting.
And the pin at 125. Ben Hagen with the pin for the Panthers.
And up next is 285 is Makota Mizgin.
At 285 for the Grizzlies, Keegan Kubal. For the Panthers, Makota Bruce Mizgin.
A lot of pushing and pulling here for the first minute. Makota just can't quite get something set up against Keegan Kubal. And Makota's trying to get his head up and out. No points yet. 2 takedown for Makota. Short time left here in the first period. Keegan gets one escape for the Grizzlies. And that'll do it for the first period.
After 1 period, Mizgin leads 2-1.
And Makota takes down. Caution on Keegan. Makota gets broke down, gives up an arm. Keegan's going to try and capitalize on this with a single arm bar. Makota's trying to stay off his back. Short time left here. Makota still can't get away. .45 seconds left. Keegan goes in for a power half, then switches up to a half. Makota's trying to work his way back up to his base. Makota gets up. Can't quite get all the way up. Makota's looking at the score clock. Seconds left. And Makota gets 2 reversal at the last second.
After 2 periods, 4-4.
Starting the third period, the Grizzlies' choice. And there's another discussion from the Grizzlies. Dave Baldini, our referee, is explaining to head coach Adam Russler as far as the 2 reversal there on the edge of the mat at the end of the last period. Caution on both of them. They're taken off before the whistle. All right, now we're started here in the third period. That's all tied up. Keegan gets out for 1 escape. Just over a minute left here, and Keegan Kubal from the Grizzlies is up 5-4 over Makota Mizgin on the third period. Two takedown for Keegan. Makota's now down by 3. And that'll do it for us here in New Richland. A 7-4 loss to Keegan Kubal from the Grizzlies.
Keegan Kubal wins the 7-4 decision for the Grizzlies. Your final score from New Richland, the Waterville Elysian Morristown, Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Grizzlies 22, your NRHEG Panthers 48. Girls basketball at home tomorrow night against Blooming Prairie. Next Tuesday, come on out and watch the one-act play perform, another extracurricular activity at 7 o'clock. Please find a garbage can on your way out. Clean up after yourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your kind attention, and please drive home safely.
All right, that'll do it for us here in New Richland. As you heard, the team scores: NRHEG Panthers 48 and your WEM JWP Grizzlies 22. And that'll do it for us here in New Richland. Tomorrow we will be in Stewartville as we get things all rocking and rolling for our final normal season matchup here before we run right into our section meet. So until then, I'm Daniel Petzinger. I am your commentator, and I will see you tomorrow.